Hello there, and welcome back to Congo. So last time, well, we continued our effort into, taking North Africa. We won the war against Portugal, surprisingly enough, and we also took a war against the coalition Algeria, Tripoli, and Funj. And as a result, now Algiers is more or less ready for vassalization. Hopefully, during the next war, which will happen in a couple of years. We also have started the annexation of both Fez and Tunisia, which should be done fairly soon, I dare say. And other than that, not really much else is happening. I'm waiting for that diplomat to get back home so I can sell one of the provinces here over to Morocco. So all in all, I dare say that things are going fairly well. Overextension has been dealt with. Everyone is happy, except Portugal. And I think we're going to fight 2 or 3 more wars against Tripoli, and then we're going to make an attempt at Spain's life or for the Spanish provinces. They are going to be a pain to get, but the biggest pain still awaits us, and that is, of course, the provinces that Great Britain holds. But for now, we'll just continue with what we have here. I'm also very much certain that I will continue with get diplomatic tech up to 23 before I take any ideas, and the reason for that is fairly simple. I want those heavy frigates to be able to start building them, and not having to rebuild my navy again at a later date with the money that we currently have stacked up, more or less. So the plan now: wait until the truce ends, and then declare another war on Algeria. We'll see how that plan actually works out. We've taken the military idea here: oak first for ships, which is the forward quality idea, meaning there is 3 to go before we get a little bit of boost in discipline, which is good. As I said, we will focus on getting diplomatic tech up, so we're not going to invest in any diplomatic ideas just yet. What we are going to do, however, is go ahead and declare war on Algiers here, to call upon the coalition members, Algiers and Tripoli, which means that Funj has actually left. And the reason is simple: Tripoli is conquering them at a frightening speed. But that doesn't really matter. Once we actually declare this war, we should be able to screw them over to such a degree that I don't think I think rebels will actually give Funj back their lands, more or less. So let us go for this holy war, and probably once and for all get rid of Algiers here. We'll see how it goes. But once again, as you can see, there aren't any big armies in the picture. The total amount, not really terrifying at all. So we're just going to do a very quick siege, or very quick battles, and then just siege everything. It shouldn't be any problems at all. We'll see how it goes. So Fezi has actually been integrated, which is good. It also means that I have to convert a couple of provinces, but other than that, not really too much of a problem per se. But I can also upgrade 2 techs, but we're going to wait until the war is over. And I kind of run into a problem here. Guess what? Algeria is actually still too big to be vassalized, and so is the other one. So what are we going to do instead? Well, simple. We're going to bring the Mamluks back up to their former glory, I guess I should say. And potentially I might actually take some of the Funj provinces. I might actually go ahead and wow, suddenly we have patriots. But it doesn't really matter. What I was going to say is we might actually go ahead here and conquer some provinces from, as I said, Tripoli and Funj. I'm also very interested, or I think I might actually just go for another war against Funj and just annex them, get them out of the way, more or less. And that is potentially what I might actually end up doing here. Is there anything left to siege for us? Yeah, there is that 1 province. And once that's sieged, it's virtually over. But, yeah, as you can imagine here, the only thing we really have to do is wait for the siege to finish. We can't vassalize Algiers yet. So I might as well just cut both of the countries down to size once and for all. Just more or less get it out of the way is what I'm thinking here. Hopefully the Moroccans can actually take the province, but once again, I doubt that, but I can always hope. So we'll siege. We have sieged that last one, which is great. Apparently there's an 8,000 man regular army here. No idea where that actually belongs. Oh, I know where it belongs. It's actually the army of Fez, the next one. So that is perfectly alright. But for now, we'll be making peace here, and as I said, yeah, I think we'll just give everything that we can back to the Mamluks and call it a day. Unfortunately, we can't actually do that. It's a little bit too expensive, so no, we'll take Dumyat. We'll take everything along the coast, Gaza, Fayum. We'll not take that one. And yeah, I think that's actually it, which means that next war we'll hand everything back to the Mamluks. We'll also most likely conquer some of the Tripolitan lands. But all in all, now we are definitely starting to get into the point, or starting to get everything we need here. I don't think no, I can't actually take anything else either. Just growing the Mamluks back to approximately there. How big they should be. Should work out just fine. I have no idea if they actually have any claims to lands down here. Should probably check that. This is kind of an annoying fight now. You kind of have to go into the promised history here to see if you can actually take some more lands here. No, this has all been apart. It's occupied. Stopping core of the Timurids. Occupied. So next by Mamluks. So I can actually at least hand this over to Mamluks, which is good. But yeah, I think we're just going to... Well, Algiers left the coalition. That is not good, especially since these guys are still allied with the Ottomans. So I need to get them back into coalition. Easiest way to do that is potentially just declare war on Hejaz if I were to get a claim and declare war on them, vassalize them to some extent. So I guess we'll actually do that. I just want the coalition to be running, and the reason why I want that coalition to be running is why the hell are everyone leaving? Because the Ottomans don't really have anything that I want here. The Mamluks only have one core left, and it's not something that I have to focus on getting, which means that it's worthless to me more or less. So there's that. But we'll tech up at least a little bit. Capital and Stock Exchange level 18. Admin tech gives set buildings, and we can now build heavy frigates. And we also get an increase in colonial range by 150 by diplomatic tech 23. So I think we're actually going to rebuild our frigate fleet here. I think I'm going to build 40 of these. So I'm just going to do that, and then we'll figure out what we'll do. We have to find a way to actually vassalize Algiers. We'll see how it all plays out. And we also take Naval Drill here, which gives an recovery Navy morale speed +5. We're now two away from the discipline bonus, and 1 away from a smaller discipline bonus, but nevertheless a useful one. I still have to actually get Algiers, or finish the Algiers business before I can do anything with Spain, unfortunately. So we have to wait for a little while longer, and we have to hope that we can get into that. Get Tripoli and everyone here back into the coalition, but it seems to not be possible at all. But they are allied with Hejaz, so potentially I can use this to my advantage. Granted that Hejaz actually stays war leader in the event of a war. Other than that, I might be screwed, but we'll have to see. It's basically the Ottomans now become my former Spain and Portugal. The Ottomans are a little bit, not just a little bit, they are way harsher to deal with too, due to the fact they have that extreme manpower boost, and also they aren't far behind in tech at all, and they have an alliance with the French, just to make matters worse. So yeah, there's a lot of things that could potentially turn very, very bad, very, very fast if I were to end up in a position where I would end up in a war with the Ottomans. For now, however, I'll try to see if I can actually end up in an alliance with the Holy Roman Empire. That would be good. So I'll just keep on building up my country here, and we'll see if we can put ourselves in a dominant position. Tunisia has been integrated, and with that I get a little bit of a secondary army here. I will not be keeping their fleet, but I will be keeping the troops. They could definitely prove useful, more or less. That's the thoughts behind that. I'll be moving them most likely over here. So I think we're going to use this navy here as the Mediterranean, more or less, transport navy. I think I can also now despawn these mercenaries and that smaller transport navy, but yeah, I think I built a little bit too few ships here. I need 6 more. I'm going to build 240 heavy frigate fleets, I think, just for trade, to boost my trade a little bit, and also my naval tradition. By boosting both of those, I will be able to, well, first of all, I will be able to get a stronger navy, which can then actually, well, rival the British, and that will also be very important, because if I do not get that, I can very easily be destroyed. So we'll be careful here. But as you can see, I'm making quite a bit of money, and I can build. I'm still quite over my army force limit. I have my naval force limit to go by, so I can still build quite a bit of troops and still, or quite a bit of both navies and troops, and not really have any problems at all. So we'll see how that plays out. I think I'll keep this navy for the time being. No real reason to just get rid of it, at least not yet. So that is the plan. Let us see how it works out. We still have some time before the truce runs out. 4 years. So in these 4 years, I'm going to build up my navy again. At least have a frigate navy, and we'll see if I can actually set up a alliance with the Holy Empire here. I can actually set up an alliance with the Holy Roman Empire, and I'm going to do that because this puts me definitely in a dominant position, and I can now actually use both Britain and the Holy Roman Empire as battering rams against Spain. Spain is allied with Russia and Portugal. Russia could actually be a pain in the arse to deal with, but even so, I now have my battering ram against Spain. I should probably also kind of keep on improving relations with Portugal here if I can. If I can get them out of the rivalry position, they would definitely be useful for dealing with Britain. But as you can see, alliance with the Holy Roman Empire means that I now have a lot of troops to help me. Let's see here, 350,000. That's 100,000 more than Russians, even though Russians have twice their manpower. It's definitely going to be helpful. The only thing they can't really help me with, I would presume, is navies, but they do have quite a bit of them too. So it's not all hopeless here. We can definitely make something work. But as I said, I'll just keep on building up my my country and armies and everything. And once the truce is up, I'll get back to you. Admin Tech 19 has been reached, the Glorious Monument. I can now build said Glorious Monument, and I believe there's a lot of other things I could potentially build here. Royal Palace. We might as well, and we'll also build that Glorious Monument as soon as we get the required admin points. Also going to do a little bit of a, merchant marine here. Get the discipline bonus from the Congolese ideas, and also better relation over time bonus, which is pretty damn good. Discipline +5. Also lightship combat ability, which is when I build a ton of right now. I think I have about 70. So that is very good. It gives me, 7 more. So it's not that good, but it's good to have, I think. I think we're also going to just keep on doing the upgrades here until we can actually build 2 deckers, and then we'll do the naval tree. The next 3 we'll do here is probably offensive ideas for the leader shock, leader fire, and the bonuses to everything here. Of course, the discipline bonus will also be nice in creating a proper strong army. So all in all, that seems to be the best plan, I dare say, right now. And also I've set up another 20k army over here, which leads me to now having 4 of them, which is also great. There is one blooming bad thing though, and that is this. As you can see, if my king, my very old king, should die, it'll lead to a succession war between the Holy Roman Empire and Russia. And I have no idea which side I will be in. Probably the side of the Holy Roman Empire, but even so, I kind of wish for an heir. I'm kind of surprised I haven't gotten another heir, because I believe the Congolese ideas actually give you a boost to, increase chance of new heir plus 25%. So that's kind of weird, but nothing too much I can do with that, other than hoping for an heir before my king dies. But we'll simply have to wait and see. For now, we had a period of progression, a lot of progression, and I would keep that up. So what we're going to do is take the one Algiers and Tripoli as soon as we can. And hopefully we can make something work there without actually having to fight the Ottomans. I don't want to fight them, but if I do, I'll probably take these lands here, since I can actually sell them to the Mamluks if I understand how previously owned actually works. We'll have to see how it goes. I think we will try to improve the situation. We have a ton of money, and we earn a ton of money every month, so it's not a problem. But I'll just wait for the truce to run out, and then we'll see what we'll do. So, I get a chance to actually fix myself a new legal heir, 244 with a weak claim. I guess we'll go for good evening, milady. I need an heir, and I don't really want to be under neither the Holy Roman Empire or Russia. I'd probably be stuck there for some years, and that would be horrible. Let's just be honest, it would be horrible. It could potentially ruin my whole game. It could help me too, but it could potentially ruin it, as I said. We're going to wait 1 more year before we invest in this, and that's because we're ahead of time. we're aiming at saving a little bit of points by simply waiting. Spain has actually gotten or converted both of these to Castilian culture, so I have no idea if Morocco and Algiers will actually buy them with that, but they are previously owned by them, so I would presume they will, but I can't be sure. Also, as you can see, Funge Strikes Back is the newest hit title, apparently. So, yeah, we are going to wait until truces run out, and then we're going after Tripoli and Algiers again. But, unfortunately, they'll have to wait, and the reason is simple, we're out of time. And I will not be dragging this episode out, sorry. So, we'll continue next time. Thank you for watching, please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, really. And hopefully, I'll see you around next time. Bye!